So guys, data lovers, welcome to our data storytelling with Tableau webinar. We are coming to you from beautiful Sofia in Bulgaria. So wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, and here with us, it's almost good evening. We are Blank Factor. We are one of the multicultural global company who produces its own products, but also supports one of the biggest brands in the world. We have offices located in Latin America, in the States, as well as in Eastern Europe, in Bulgaria. I'm very happy to have you all with us today. We will be talking about new technologies. We'll be talking about data, and it's a pleasure for me to present to you our host of the webinar, Slavi Chankov. If you haven't already, don't forget to follow us across our social media platforms, Blank Factor. The name of the company, you can remember it, we fill the blanks. So type in Blank Factor on your social media platforms, give us a like. Taking you to Slavi to present himself, and hope you enjoy the webinar. If you have any questions, please submit them. And at the end of the conversation, we will leave about 15 minutes for Q&A. So you will be able to get them answered too. After the webinar, as Slavi will explain, we'll be having an interesting content coming your way as well. So enjoy it. Slavi, over to you.
Okay, thanks, Polly. Do you hear me well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, super. So hi to all, I'm Slavi Chankov. I'm a BI developer in Blank Factor with more than 8 years in the data world. My specialty, my expertise is in data visualization and data analytics. It's my passion. And today we'll present you one of the best tools that you can use for data visualization, a powerhouse, let's say. This is Tableau. Tableau desktop version, but I'll go through it in a second. My advice to all of you, if you want to jump in the big world of data, start it with visualization. That's a kind of strange advice, but in my opinion, we are as a human beings, we get the data by visual. It's super easy to understand, super easy to navigate. It's super easy to find the trends and the insights when you have the right charts, and when you've got the right numbers presented beautifully and straightforward. So my advice to all of you who wants to learn about data is take a data set, install Tableau or Tableau Desktop or Tableau Public, and play with the data. Today we'll share some of my knowledge which I gained through the years, and I think it will be interesting for you. We'll share the working files with you next week with the first brief blog post on that, how to upload your data, how to connect your data with flat file or Snowflake or whatever kind of connection you want to use, and how to start to build your data visualization. And yeah, pretty much you can see the 10 points of agenda that we've got today. Our webinar is not that long, so we'll cover them all pretty quick. And yeah, that's from my side, and I can start sharing maybe. If yeah, someone wants to say something else. Okay, start sharing right now. Please let me know when you see my screen.
We can see your screen.
Perfect. Okay, so let's start with our big partner We are their partner. They are one of the biggest new technologies on the field of data. They're a great data clouding in data clouding. Number one tool for data clouding, Snowflake. I don't know if you have access to it. It's free for 1 month. You can create it from here. Start for free, snowflake.com. You can see what this platform is about: data warehousing, data lakes, engineering, machine learning, cybersecurity. It's just cream of the crop, as they say. It's just perfect new tool which your company or you as an individual can use. If you're a single user, a personal user, you can start 30 days of free trial. Snowflake gives you the capability of using the platform with admin rights, upload data there, use their sample data, and it's really great. You can uh, create queries, you can play with the warehousing, with the databases, with the schemas. It's just a great tool, and for 1 month you can play with it however you want. I mean, it's really a privilege to have this for a month, and if you like it, you can choose it for your company, and yeah, that will be your new weapon of choice in data world, let's say. Why I'm showing Snowflake? Because we are Snowflake partner, as I mentioned. We've got professionals in our company who are officially certified by Snowflake with the Procore certificate. And yeah, we are their partner. You can learn more about it from our site, blankfactor.com, and look at the different services that we offer. And finally, why we choose Tableau. So this is the main connection here. Tableau is number one choice of Snowflake for BI tool and data visualization. So pretty much the correlation is straightforward, as I mentioned. We are Snowflake partner, Snowflake are great, and Tableau are their choice for data visualization. So now we'll look at Tableau, how to install it. I'll give you super quick and brief explanation on it. And after that, we'll jump in the dashboarding. Okay, so as I mentioned, you start your free trial from here. It's again super straightforward for Snowflake. First, you type in your credentials. I already have an account here. It's Slavi Chankov with different worksheets and databases and so on and so on. We've got Snowflake sample data over here. And after that, what you can do is to download Tableau Desktop. It's 14 days trial. Again, for 14 days, you can play with it. It's absolutely free for you. After that, you must purchase it, but it depends if you like it. You can purchase it, or your company can do it. You can use Tableau Public, and this one is absolutely free. It's the same as Tableau Desktop, but there is one big but here, and this one is on that your data set, which you're using for your dashboards, is published on the Tableau public server. So pretty much whatever you publish with Tableau Public, everyone can see it, and that's let's say not the negative part, but the thing that you cannot you must share your data if you want to use the free public version. And I already done that. So I created the Tableau public user here. And what I've done is to create a simple dashboard with my resume. The different positions, skills and projects, and so on and so on. So pretty much you can use this one for your personal use, to play with the data and the visuals. With the public data, you can analyze as I mentioned, public data, analyze the inflation, the cost of the natural gas and oil and everything that is trendy right now. And yeah, I think this one is pretty great. Free public tool for you. You can download different dashboards. You can download mine even and use it as a template. And yeah, pretty much that's on Tableau and how the licenses, different licenses are going there. And yeah, I think I covered it over here. Let me go and show you how easy it is to connect these two environments, the Tableau desktop and Snowflake. Here, when you open Tableau desktop as super regular software, you've got this window with user interface. You've got the different connections. Tableau asks you, what do you want to connect to? You can choose a Microsoft Excel file, text files, JSON, and everything else, some different flat files. And you can choose different servers, MySQL, Oracle, and pretty much 58 different connectors which are installed in Tableau. We've got also a Snowflake connector, which you should install with a driver. This one we will explain in a blog post next week. But again, it's super simple and easy to navigate through. And I've got it already installed here. I just click on Snowflake like that. Just click this one. And the server name is the one that you're assigned with by Snowflake. You will copy it from your page in Snowflake, your username over here, and your password. Let me try to connect. Oh, let's see the language. Okay, so I was in Bulgarian. Okay, so we are signing in. And the sign-in is, you see this one, this is the Snowflake server. We click over here and you've got the different warehouses. You will choose the first one and you've got Snowflake sample data and Snowflake. Let's go in Snowflake sample data. This one is given to you by, let me just see something. Yeah, I will share my public dashboard. Okay, so as I mentioned, you choose your schema over here and pretty much you're set. You've got all your tables. You can put it over here, just drag it, update now, and you've got your data over here. That's not that pretty our data, but pretty much you can use, for instance, this table. I'll remove this one, put this one in, and okay. Yeah, pretty much you've got your daily daily 14 total data over here. What I wanted to share is that it's super easy to connect to Snowflake. With our blog post, you will get more details on it and how to navigate through Snowflake itself and to connect it with Tableau. You can put some things over here, but yeah, that will come with time. Today, I'm using another file. Just it's executing the query. Come on, we don't need that. Okay, today we are using another file, and this file is called Tableau Webinar Demo. This file is the data set here is provided by Tableau. It's called Sample Superstore, and it's in CSV format. And in my opinion, for everyone, it's better to start with the flat file, with Excel file or Access file or whatever, and after that to go in Snowflake or some other platform, just play with your flat file on your site, just to see how it's done, to navigate through the different menus and everything, and with the different visuals. And after that, jump in Snowflake or whatever you choose. And it's super easy again, as I mentioned. From here, you choose a text file because we are using a CSV. You navigate in your system to sample superstore, and you just you're choosing the file, and that's all. Pretty much that's everything that you need to have this data in. We'll share the data set. We'll share also the whole Tableau file. You will be able to download it and open it with your Tableau software on your site. And yeah, this is the data source over here. If you have some other tables, it's super easy. Again, visually understandable to create different connections between tables, or let's say joins between tables. But for now, I'm strictly using one flat file just for the sake of being simple as we can get. After the data tab over here on the bottom, next to it, I created my first dashboard. If you can see over here, we've got these squares, small squares. These are the dashboard sign. Over here at the end, we've got worksheets, we've got dashboards, and we've got stories. Worksheets are going into the dashboards, and dashboards are going into the stories, but that's not a mandatory. You can use a worksheet and publish it. You can use it separately. You can use a dashboard separately, but the story, you should fill it with dashboards. That's it. In our seminar, webinar, or whatever, we'll use these dashboard and worksheet, these two components of Tableau Desktop. And as I mentioned, this is my first one. Let's go up in here. What we are seeing right now, let's go in presentation mode, is our navigation panel over here. Again, it's created with navigation buttons. I'll show you how it's done, super easy. And I embedded the website which was presenting my presentation. That's great. So which this website was summarizing up the webinar pretty much. And right now I'm going from navigation to our main dashboard, the first one, the one which is the main one for the management. When you're creating something, it should be this one should be the first one. Let's go up here. Come on. Okay. So this one is our first one. Some people will say it's too busy. I will not argue with you, but let's focus on what we've got here. The main rule is when you are creating a dashboard, which is let's say the grand overview of everything, it should be as simple as it gets. But this one is yeah, we've got several visuals over here. But my proposal is use less than that much visuals, or let's say that much. That's pretty much enough that you can use. So what we see here are the main KPIs for this company. This is a sample data set, so this is some kind of imaginary company. But for each company, what you've got as a KPI, a profit, a sales. You've got the profit and sales ratio, which I created on the background. It's a simple ratio between profit and sales. We've got the average discount, the quantity sold, the number of orders, and the number of customers. Let's say these are the main KPIs that most of the people are looking at in their company. You've got the trend under each KPI over here, if you see, and how this KPI was evolving through the years. And you've got also the different filters over here: states, category, subcategory. You've got the city, you've got the calendar to choose different periods. You've got also more detailed table overview over here with the states, and I'll show you also the cities under there. You've got the categories and subcategories on the right over here. And of course, in the center is the map. It's pretty beautiful. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now is just have a look at the data. So what we've got right now, we've got this much of a profit distributed through these years. Let's hover over this one and see that this is year 2017 with delta versus previous period, which means going up with 14%. Accumulative profit is around 300K, and it's 32% of the total profit. So 2017, you've got the data for it in just one tooltip with hovering over this one. And this is again done by myself. It's one of the options of Tableau to create tooltips so the user can navigate easy through these KPIs. For instance, just let me compare it to next one, the sales. Here, I just put the year and the sales, nothing more. And it depends on you what you want to visualize, to present, and to focus the user attention on something that you want to focus it. Okay, so the next one, let's say I want to see how it's going up, how it's what's up with the Q4. Let's say Q4 for each years. I created this calendar over here. You click on it like that, and you've got the Q4 selected for all the states, and you can see that Q4 for 2017 is not that good, minus 28% compared to Q4 2016. If you look at it like that, you see that in this one, we've got more beautiful tooltip. We've got the state of California with the profit, which is ranked number 2 for this queue in the whole United States. We've got the profit and sales ratio, which is 17%, which is not that good. We've got it ranked number 35, and profit per customer, which is $91. And of course, we've got the how this profit was distributed through time from 2014 till 2017. If I remove this filter over here, hover again over it, I'll see the full picture, how this profit was distributed through time with the average, below average is in red, above average is in green. You've got your green, green data, which is good. I choose the green color and palette. The greener the better. And Texas. Let's look at the next state. Let's look at Texas. Texas is pretty much not that good in profit. We've got the red here, only one green Q, which is Q3 2015, and you can see the statistics for Texas. And yeah, pretty much that's one of the options in Tableau. You hover over it and you can see what's going on in this state. For instance, you can choose only California, let's say our best performer. Go up in these details and see all the cities in California, and our best performer is Los Angeles with this much of a profit. You can see the different categories over here and subcategories. You can just make it smaller, or what's that code? Yeah, just make the hierarchy smaller. You can see the furniture, the office supplies, and technology. So the best performer is office supplies. You can click on them, and again, everything is filtered out by office supply. And that's the beauty in Tableau. You can do everything to be clickable. Everything can be clickable. Everything can be used as an action. For instance, let me show you something. I will unhide all sheets over here because everything here is created by different sheets. You see this button over here, now it's green. So as I mentioned, when you hover over it, you can see that there is a trend, but sometimes the user, let's go again in presentation mode, wants to see the the trend itself, not only by a tooltip, but let's go to the trend over here, and you're seeing the, let's move this one. You're seeing the trend. You can choose your state, for instance, Arizona or whatever, it doesn't matter. And for Arizona, you've got your trend over here. So again, you can make everything clickable. You can make everything filtering each sheet, filtering the other sheet, like right now, like that. I'm choosing everything, and now I'll have the full map again filled with data. And let's go again in more technical level of these things, how they are done, because now it's beautiful, but we want to know how this one is done. And let's jump in the map. Let's say the map is pretty nice. Let's go over here in map, or we can, let me just try to, come on. Oh, I'm in presentation mode. Just a second. Okay. So when you click on this one, you can see that map over here in sheets is in bold, and it is selected. You can select different sheets over here. You see how everything is moving. You see, it's pretty, again, intuitive, super easy. And again, let's go in map. And with this square over here, you can go to sheet, click over there, and everything that is calculated in this sheet, it's calculated over here. Okay, come on. Okay, I'm struggling with the Mac, but what can you do? Okay, so now in this map sheet, I'll show you how to recreate the same one. My main idea behind this dashboard is just reverse engineer it. Just play with my calculations, change them, delete them, remove them, duplicate them, or whatever, and play with the data. Play with the fields, drag and drop everything. You see, it's just super easy to navigate or to recreate something. Let's recreate. Come on, ribbon. Okay, that one is not going away. Okay, so let's recreate this sheet. Here, new worksheet. Again, super easy. And let me go like that. Okay, perfect. So it's called sheet 21. We'll call it, by double click, map test. And we've got a new sheet over here. And what we should use for this map. There are different dimensions over here on the left. The different dimensions are with different data types. We've got the number, date and time, date, string, Boolean, and geographical row. And what Tableau is doing is to take your data and analyze it and assign your fields with different data types. And the state over here is assigned with this globe, which means it's a geographical role. Under there, in green, you've got the different measures over here, as you can see. So the dimension is the way you want to distribute your measure. For instance, how the profit is going through time, through years, through quarters in California. You've got profit as a measure, and California as state, this is dimension, and year also is a dimension for a period of time. Okay, so let's start to play with it. What you see over here is the filter panel, columns and rows, the marks, and the pages over here, and some kind of a blank sheet. If you click over here, you've got the different options of charts, which Tableau gives you as an option to use. Let's try it. Okay, so we're dragging these states. So Tableau is creating by default a new visual which will give you the map and the states in it. And for now, what we've got is the names of the states. And here you can see the state. We can change it to text as a label like that. And you also will have these different states with the names under this what's that blue dot. You can make it like that. They will vanish, but they will not vanish. You will just click on it and you will get California. But that's not, let's say that's not that interesting. I mean, you've got right now the states with some dots in it. Let's play again with it. I don't want to see a dot. I want to see the whole state. Let's go up here. And now you've got the whole United States of America colored in blue. That's pretty great, maybe. What we've done here in the map is to use the profit as a color coding, as a conditional formatting. You take the profit, you go up here in the colors, just drag it like that, and voila, you're ready. So what you've got right now are the states colored in pretty interesting palettes of colors, but you can change it. Everything, pretty much everything in Tableau can be changed. You've got the legend over here also. You click here in colors. Let's try it. Click in colors, click in edit color, and you can see the palette. And what we're going to use right now is these. You've got different colors, different palettes. You can assign palettes, you create your own. We'll use the red, green, diverging. Okay, so red is bad, green is good. Okay, click like that, and you are ready. You are pretty much ready with the color coding in this map, and it's super easy to be created. Again, you hover, you see California, profit of that much, and that's all. You can use again the profit, but not only for the color, but let's put it here in labels. Now you'll have the profit in labels, which again will give you some indication which is good, which is bad, or whatever. You can pretty much, yeah, see that Texas, it's pretty bad. Okay, now when you hover over California, you can see state and profit, but I want to see something more. Let's say I want to see the sales. Let's look at the sales. If we put the sales here in labels, we'll have both profit and sales one under the other, which is good, not bad, it's good. But I'll use the sales like that. Go up here in tooltips, and we already, because this is a part of these marks, we've got the sales in the tooltip. Click OK, and now we've got the state of California with profit of that much and sales of that much. We'll again go here in profit and sales ratio, which is a calculated field. It's super easy to recreate this one. Again, just let me show you. Create a calculated field, click on this one, click on this one, and I will create a new ratio, which is sum of profit. I must aggregate this field, profit, and I will divide it by sum of sales. And we are ready. So this is calculation one, and this one will be called ratio profit sales test. and we are ready with our first calculated field. Click OK, and you're assigned with it. We are ready. Let's take this one and again put it here in details. Voila. And hover over it. Ratio profit sales test 0.16. Again, that's not that. I don't like the formatting. And what Tableau gives you is another option. In Tableau, you've got many options on everything. You can just click with the right click of the mouse on the profit ratio, click on format over here, and you can change the format because 0.16, it's not that pretty. You can choose the field that you want to choose the format of, and this one is the ratio. Click on it, click on this one, choose percentage. Let's remove these decimal places, and again, voila, you're ready. Ratio profit sales test 17%, and you're ready with your first worksheet. Yeah, I put some other things over here. Maybe you can see that there are different things, but let me put then again this trend under there because this one is again really interesting. Again, in the tooltips, go up here. You can play with whatever tooltip you've got here and change the name of it. But I don't want to put any other KPIs or measures or dimensions or whatever. I want to put a new sheet, trend in profit. Okay, trend in profit. This one is called trend in profit. Okay, so I will go up here, go again in tooltips, go up here, insert, and I will choose a sheet. And you've got many sheets over here. I will choose the trend in profit like that. And this one, let me just click OK. This one assigns you this script, which is trend in profit, max width 300 pixels, max height 300 pixels. Click OK, hover over it, but it's pretty ugly. So let's go over here and change a bit the width. So we'll have it wider and we are ready. So with that one, we've got state of California with the profit, sales, the sales ratio, and okay, I'll put a name of it because it's not that trend like that. Just type it, trend and profit USD, just like that. Click OK, and we are ready with trend in profit, which is close enough, but trend in profit USD, you can format it as you want. You can make it bold, 14, like that. Make it like that, trend in profit USD, and you are ready with your first dashboard. And after that, we can recreate something else. We can recreate this one, for instance, because you see, you've got so many options that for me, it's pretty tough to choose whatever to navigate, but to recreate. But let's try this one. Let's go up here, and this is a simple bar chart. It's horizontal. It gives you the categories over here. The name is profit category in USD, and with this plus sign over here, you can go deeper in levels. So in the subcategories. And this one is done by creating let me show you how it's done. Subcategory, duplicate. Okay, this one is done because in the data set, these two were not in this kind of a hierarchy mode. It's not like the tableau didn't know that the subcategories were under categories. So what the developer must do is to create a hierarchy. So now I've got the category and the subcategory. I'll rename this one just again with test over here, rename it like that, like test, ready. So what we're gonna do is to create this, because let me show you, not just talking, but let me show you. I'll create a new sheet. Where it is? Here, okay. It will be called bars, like that. Click on it. I'll take category, put it like that. And where is subcategory? I'll put subcategory. And no plus sign. Everything is just a table, flat format, nothing as an action that you can do. And again, let's put uh, profit in colors, profit in text, but we'll choose another thing. This one, is it working? Let's try it. Yeah, it's working. Okay, so now we've got the sum of profit over here in columns. In rows, we've got category test and subcategory test, but pretty much we cannot consolidate it. Let me just put again profit in text. We cannot consolidate it to see how much the furniture as a sum gives us as a profit. So we must do hierarchy, as I mentioned. So how it's done? You take this one, go up there somewhere. Let me go up here and just like that, drop it over here. And you've got your category test, subcategory test. I will leave it like that and click OK. And now we have the minus sign over here. Let me just make it, oh, sorry, make it a bit bigger. And like that, you've got your category and you've got your subcategory over here. The same thing is done in this one, state and city, the same way I did it. So if you see this kind of tree chart, are we done? I mean, sorry, it's
We have about
45.
1 more minute, Slavi. 1 more minute, yeah.
Okay, sure. So the main idea behind everything that I showed you is play with this dashboard, download it. We'll share it with you. You can navigate through it, see how everything is done, and it's pretty much a drag and drop. Or you can go and see how the different KPIs are calculated. Like if you see sales over here, click right button. You don't have edit option. You see? Do you see it somewhere edit? No, we don't have edit option. But if you click on this one, you've got edit option. That means that this one is created by the developer. You can click on edit and see how this is created. Super easy to navigate through it. And pretty much my advice to you is download this one, take your 14 days in Tableau trial and play with it, or use Tableau Public, it's free forever. Just use this one with the data set and play with it. Just remove something, move it like that, put it like that, make it a different kind of visual. Just play with your data. That's the main thing. Just play with it, try to navigate with it. We'll guide you through the different dashboards, because there are pretty several more different correlations over here with some ratios, some what's that? Parameters. Okay, that's the parameters over here, and pretty much different things ranking. We'll explain it in different videos and in different blog posts in the following weeks. So you can follow us in LinkedIn. You can look at our Black Factor official website, and that's pretty much everything. And you can drop me a message and I can show you some stuff in Tableau. And I'm dropping the mic. Drop.
Thank you,
Do
Slavi.
no worry.
Thank you for this very interesting. Me as a marketing person, I've really, so to say, I feel enlightened. And on the while we were doing the prep sessions, and now I really feel enlightened, and maybe I'll move to I'll move to data science. Very interesting. We have one question. Let me just one of the questions from Daniel. Can you share your public dashboard?
Yeah, absolutely. The public dashboard over here, you can even right now access it. Just go in Tableau Public and search my name. That's it, pretty much. And you're pretty much ready. And I've got some other demo dashboard over here that I've done a while ago. You can play with it also. You can download this one. Tableau workbook is not downloadable, but I'll change this one. That's some other dashboard that I play with it before. So yeah, I'll share the link also to my profile, but if you go in public.tableau.com and type my name, you'll have it pretty much. And just Polly, to finish something, one of the sources, in my opinion, that all of the new users should use is Tableau Public Repository. Here you've got access to great visuals. I mean, great visuals. Super fancy ones. Some are more simple, but whatever. And yeah, you've got this data available free. You can download it, play with it. You can edit it on your site. You can look at the blog of Tableau, another great way of learning data or how to use Tableau. And this, the Information Lab, this is a great company. This guy is a really smart one. They've got a blog, books, news, social, videos, everything. This one is a one-stop shop for tips and tricks. And with the following weeks, we'll do the same on our site. So I guess you can check our website and LinkedIn profile also with some quality content.
Thank you, Slavi.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any more questions for Slavi? Though I think it was pretty extensive and well informative. Again, as Slavi mentioned, follow us, and we'll be coming with some quality content your way within the next weeks that we hope will help you, enlighten you, and increase your knowledge.
Here are some comments given thanks to Slavi for the
Yeah, but
presentation.
he's my friend, you know.
Ah.
No, he's a colleague of mine. Lubo, what's up, man?
Good to know.
Shout out. Yeah, shout out to Lubo.
Hey, friends need to support each other. So this is how it needs to be done.
Yeah, but he's using Tableau in his work, so I think he loved the presentation too.
Another things we want to share with you, we are going to send you an email with the presentation and the recording to have it on demand when you want it.
If we don't, guys, stay in touch with us, follow us, and we'll be coming soon to you again.
Thanks you all for participating in our webinar.
And thank you, Slavi.
Thanks. You too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.